This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. All right, so we got Dr. Dre giving a high five. This is him at the Grammys when Kendrick Lamar cleaned up on the They're Not Like Us, okay? That whole album that came out, the GNX album, right? Now, this is in Drake's countdown to Iceman. And I'm assuming these are the people that he feels betrayed by or whatever. I don't know who this girl is, but he put the Tony Sopranos thing where she just got a ring from Tony, and then there's this girl in the bottom right hand corner. I don't know who that is, but maybe that's somebody that doesn't trust him. I don't know. And then you got KHALED here. I have 2 Drake songs on my new album, 2024. I don't know if he forgives KHALED or he's looking at him like, oh, you weren't brave enough to stand next to me during the drama. Big mistake if you bring KHALED back into the fold, if you ask me. Then, so we'll see what happens with this. You know, he keeps leaving these little, tidbits for people that like to break things down. So they can go crazy on that. So then we got Selena Powell talking about the Klay Thompson thing. She says she doesn't like Meg Thee Stallion because of the Tory Lanez thing, like a lot of us. So she sides with Klay Thompson, says he doesn't really like her. They don't even look good together, and this is going to end. Well, it did end yesterday, okay? We don't know if Meg cheated on him or he cheated on Meg. Who knows what happened, but it ended in a disaster. That's all we know. She put out a big statement. Now she's going to go on a smear campaign, kind of like the Kardashians do with exes. That'll go. Someone made fun of Selena Powell's lips. She is melting. She needs a fix-up. All right? She needs someone to fix her up. Then we got Foogiano. He's home. Still signed to Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane should probably release him, especially after this. Okay? So he is siding with Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty. Death. Foogiano comes to funeral. Hold on one second. So Big Scar passed away. Foogiano showed up to Pooh Shiesty's, the funeral for Pooh Shiesty. After Pooh Shiesty paid tribute to Big Scar, he had the funeral. Big Scar said Gucci Mane helped pay for the funeral. Pooh Shiesty was there, and they were friends. So Foogiano attended in solidarity with Pooh Shiesty. The problem was he was on house arrest. You couldn't think of something dumber. Obviously his ankle monitor went off and he got arrested for violating, and that's why he just spent the past 4 years in jail. He could have been home creating, right? But he wasn't. So he is sticking his nose in some other business. He's in this whole thing. Pooh Shiesty says he made a repost about snitching after he changes his IG profile. Picture a Pooh Shiesty mugshot. He says, we not respecting that rat stuff at all. We doing our time and making it back to our loved ones without taking another guy from theirs. We not respecting that rat stuff at all, from the streets to the state to the feds. We standing on business. Welcome home, Foogiano. This is Chopper. He reposted this. You, even after the grave, these guys are still lost, okay? Lost in this fake thing from the streets where it's like, I can understand no snitching and all that kind of stuff, right? That's just like, don't tell on people. But it goes to a point where you're loyal to the wrong people. At the end of the day, you got to make sure you are okay and your family is okay, okay? You can't just be loyal to anybody and just think you're just the realest one. They don't put that on your headstone. He was real. You don't get any money for that. You don't get anything. I know this will rub some people the wrong way, but it's the truth. You kind of have to look at life from a perspective or what's going to be best for me and my family, not my friend over here. I fall victim of this too. I've been loyal to the wrong people, and really those people don't show the same loyalty back. and it ends up hurting you in the long run. I mean, it sends you on a different path in life, you know? There's been plenty of times that happens to me. I'm sure there's plenty of times that happen to you where you just, then you just chalk it up to, well, it is what it is. I did the right thing. But you know what? In the end of the day, you got to learn from this stuff and be like, you know what? I got to be loyal to myself first. Like, I'm not saying go take the stand and send someone away, but like Foogiano, this isn't his fight. Pooh Shiesty did something really stupid. He did. And Gucci Man made a misstep of releasing a song. He should just shut up, and just let it play out. Yeah, you did the insurance thing, and everybody else told that was around you because they were civilians. But let's be real here. That's between Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty, and Pooh Shiesty jumped out the window. So nah, I would just leave it alone. The government has looked back at the relief loans taking place during the shutdown. It says 562,000 of the borrowers shouldn't have gotten the money, didn't follow the rules, and never paid it back. So if you took the money and paid it back, cool. But 22.2 billion is the money in question. That's a lot of money. A lot of people are going to be getting penalties or going to jail. That's sad. But it's true. Yeah, not everything is good. Sometimes you do got to follow the rules. It's not just there for anyone to take. 50 Cent says Floyd Mayweather isn't paying anybody. Let's see. He gonna say he's a clown. Let's see. Was it Las Vegas, Nevada, Skate Rock City, Floyd Mayweather. I guess he owes Wisdom Esoterica, whatever, over $30,000 in lighting system money. Jeez. Mayweather, I'm going to tell you something. Mayweather just let bills stack up and didn't pay him. That's crazy. He has a lot of outstanding bills. Fortnite confirms it's issuing refunds to other players who purchased David Cosmetics on Fortnite amid his recent arrest. All right. We hear the concerns. We have a bunch of charges we're rolling out over time, or changes we're rolling out over time. The first one will be available Tuesday, April 28th, when everyone who purchased one of these items will be able to get immediate self-service refund. And right now, players who request refunds for David Cosmetics via player support can be refunded. All right. Now, this is the girl that Blueface has allegedly pregnant right now. Now, a guy came out and said that that's his kid, right? So she was in the video, right? So basically, she has to clean this up, right? So now she's gonna say she's gonna take a paternity test,
get a paternity DNA test to prove, because I do not like my name being played with. I don't think that's right.
I see Wayno in the comments that said paternity test should be mandatory at birth. Facts.
Because one thing about me, I take full accountability for everything. What he's doing is completely wrong. But yeah, there's no shame in my game to go get a DNA test. I know who my child's father is. I've been fucking on the same motherfucker since that motherfucker got out of prison. So, yeah. I appreciate all the love messages. I appreciate everybody trying to encourage me to uplift myself during this pregnancy.
What you want to eat, man?
It's crazy, man. Blueface really knows how to pick them. But Blueface is a crash out. As a human being, he's a crash out. He doesn't seem like a horrible person, but he just be crashing, bro. Like Aaron the Plumber just crashed out in Vegas and he's locked up. Got into a fight with a guy. He's locked up. That's where things aren't panning out. That guy's crazy, bro. Some people, you give them a little fame, and they go crazy. He's been into it with everybody. Whack 100, everybody. Almost had fights with so many people. Remember, he went to the hospital one day for ODing on some type of workout medicine thing that I don't know. And then we got Jocelyn going after Lamel Plummer and a bunch of other people. She's picking a fight that's going to make her blacklisted. She's crazy, bro. The accusations she puts on people, it's crazy. Well, we'll see what Drake means by this. I hope DJ Khaled isn't getting a Drake song. That would be the worst. That would be the worst, bro. Anyways, Gucci should just release Foogiano, in my opinion. Just avoid the problems, bro. Start over. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.